Hey, what's going on? Greg Nuzza, your favorite loan officer, Nationwide Mortgage Bankers. I'm here with my assistant, Desmond.
How's everyone doing? I hope everyone had a good week.
Yeah, it's Friday, end of the week. Ready for that weekend update, right?
Yep, absolutely. We have 4 open houses like usual. We're doing one each. Between the 3 of us, we have 3 open houses. The one I'm doing is at 8 Hillcrest Place in Mount Sinai.
I'll be at 22 Margaret in Coram.
And then Brian is over in Middle Island at 31 Cloister. I think it's Avenue, right? Cloister Lane.
Cloister Lane, yeah.
In Middle Island. And that is with Deanna Coyne.
Deanna Coyne. Now that's a listing with Jason Galka with Signature Premier. Yeah. And who's your open house with?
Mine's with Kerry Walther.
Right.
I've been doing a couple open houses with her.
Right.
And so we're going to keep that streak alive. Hopefully we got a good one coming this weekend. And then, what did we have all week? We had a pretty good week this week, right?
Another busy week.
Yeah.
We did a continuing education class on Thursday. The attendance was perfect. I think that the people that we have coming to our branch represent our branch well. We're talking top agents, people that want to learn and that want to grow with us, that believe in us, but that also know how to treat a customer correctly. And I think that that's part of, a formula for longevity, having the right people around us.
One of the biggest things is knowing how to treat the customers, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's what we try to do. And I feel like we talk about that every time.
Absolutely. I think it's half that and half effort. I mean, the fact that we're out there every weekend doing open houses, that's a 6-day work week. And the agents that we support, they're out there working just as hard as us, if not harder. So again, I think there's got to be some kind of symmetry between us and who we work with.
Yeah, there's got to be you got to be compatible with the agents that you're working with.
Right.
It's not going to work.
Exactly. And I think a customer feels that. When we get along with our partner agent, it massages topics that sometimes can go in ways where the customer starts to worry and get overly concerned. And when they can see that there's a groove going on, overall it can just make things easier. So, we continue to march forward. Yeah. We had 2 closings this week.
We had 2 more closings this week. One was Wednesday, one was Tuesday. So we got those over the line, and we have one next week.
Yeah.
So they're still coming. They're churning out.
I think we got 2 or 3 new contracts this week for new customers. So customers continue to trust in our abilities and rely on us for expert guidance, which is really great.
Especially in the tough market.
Right.
That's what we need.
Yeah, and we're meeting customers in all different ways. But we kind of talked about that last podcast. So this podcast, what do we have in mind?
So we wanted to introduce this wheel, but I think we should also show off these jerseys.
Hell yeah, we should show off these jerseys. Let's go.
Greg made some custom Nationwide softball jerseys for us. They're pretty fly, if you ask me. Mine was a birthday present, which was very much appreciated, and Greg got himself one.
Happy birthday, Des.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And we'll be rocking these. We rocked them yesterday at the CE event, and they went over well with the agents there. So
yeah. If ever you're thinking about coming to one of our continuing education classes, by the way, I love games, contests, little prizes. So expect that if you come to one of our continuing education classes.
You can see us with this prize wheel right here.
That's right, yeah. So we have a new initiative that's going to be part of our podcast, which is where we're going to do a little bit of trivia. I think it's kind of implicit that as a mortgage office, that it's not just about writing transactions, especially in where we're in a community, Wading River, where I think part of it is where we should be educating our community, making sure that they're making good decisions as they try to march into this wild market right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, what we want to try to do is introduce some knowledge in the form of some fun. So yeah, how's this going to roll, Des?
So we're going to have you spin the wheel. I have our questions laid out, whatever category it lands on. I'll read out the question and you'll give us your answer.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
And then we'll see if I know what the hell I'm talking about. How about that?
All right, let's go.
All right, so the topic is MLS.
MLS. And our question on MLS is, what is the primary purpose of the multiple listing service MLS in the real estate industry? A, providing mortgage loans to home buyers. B, advertising commercial properties for lease. C, facilitating collaboration and sharing property information among real estate professionals. Or D, issuing property tax assessments.
What do you guys think? I'm going to say C, sharing information about properties.
You would be correct.
All
One for
right.
one.
All right. Do I get to keep my job?
I'd say so.
All
I
right.
think you can go on another day.
All right, good.
Are we gonna run one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay.
That was an easy one. And what's that saying? Title reports.
Title reports we have. What information is typically included in a real estate title report? A, property listing price and market trends. B, current owner's favorite home improvement projects. C, legal description of the property, outstanding liens, and ownership history. Or D, neighborhood amenities and local school ratings.
What do you guys think? I think that it's going to be C again.
And you would be correct. Legal description of the property, outstanding liens, and ownership history.
You know what's
Number two.
yeah, thank you.
Of course.
I get to keep my job again,
Yes.
so thank you. You know what's amazing? We do a lot of home buyer education, which actually that's going to be another initiative. We're going to have some education coming up for the community to come into our office and actually learn about the home buying process and some best practices. And we're going to make it really fun. So you can watch Facebook and Instagram and all your platforms for that. But one of the most common things that I find is that when we sit at an education class like that, and I think a lot of people initially come in thinking, yeah, I know everything about buying a home. And then we say, who here knows what a title report is for?
And you don't have a single hand raised?
Yeah, very few hands, if any. And it's amazing because that's probably one of the more expensive things that someone pays for as part of their closing costs.
Yeah.
So I know we kind of said it kind of quick, but just for anybody who's tuning in where you may not know, a title report shows a history of who's owned the property. And ideally, when you get title insurance, which is in part required, at least the lenders require it on their end, what that does is it ensures that if there's any old mortgages or liens that were attached to the property, that as somebody new purchasing it takes on that property, that they themselves are not now responsible for that expense. Because that lien stays with the property. It doesn't go away when someone sells it. So yeah, it's really important that when someone buys a property, that they're protected. And of course, someone buying a house with a mortgage, the bank also is going to want that protection.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can't have people buying houses with outstanding liens on them.
Yeah, no, that's not what people are signing up for.
Yeah, no.
One mortgage is enough.
Yeah, don't need someone else's.
No. Yeah.
All right, I think that covered everything.
Yeah.
And brought the wheel into play. Got you guys our weekend update. I think that's all.
What about the back of our shirts? Do we flex?
Should we?
I think we got to flex our shirts, man.
We got the back. We got the last name on
Yeah, that's
there.
what's up, yeah. One of these. Should we start rapping? All right, have a great weekend, everybody.
Everyone have a great weekend.
See you on the next one.